1 hour.
Okay, please go ahead with the meditation then.
Namaste, Masters. Welcome back on third day of Purpose of Life session. So today we are going to continue with our duty towards the self. So Gautami ma'am is going to explain the details of this today's topic. So first we will, as usual, we will do this 15 minutes of meditation. So please sit in meditation, cross your legs, clasp your fingers, and gently close your eyes and witness your normal, natural breath. With Patriji's pleasant, soothing flute music, we'll meditate for next 15 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Let's show gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Dr. GK, and let's show gratitude to all the pyramid masters and all the divine masters, ascended masters. Let's show gratitude to all the nature, planets, entire universe, and very complex, intricate, wonderful human life. Last 30 seconds. And when you are ready, please place your palms on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Please open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you, masters. Welcome back. My name is Lavanya, and welcome to the third day of Purpose of Life. So, we must have heard this word purpose of life many times, but what is it? We've been trying to understand it. It is divided into three: purpose of body, purpose of family, and purpose towards the self. So today is the purpose towards the self. So let's try to understand this purpose, and let's to implement all this information into our life to actually fulfill our purpose and ascend. Okay, yeah, let's Gautami ma'am, it's all yours now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Congratulations to everyone for holding the beautiful workshops to engage ourselves in a spiritual manner and learn a lot of things which are important and related to our soul, body, and consciousness. Today's my topic is duty towards self. Self in the sense here, self means like this is mine, this is I, this is myself. We use this self word very frequently in the physical world, wherever we is required. So is that a self is the self that we are talking about today? That is the thing that you need to know. So here, when it comes to the spiritual path, the self means always the self refers to soul. So the soul, here the self means soul. See, each one of us came to this earth not to take care of, that 3 or 4 duties that we do whole life. Roti, kapda or makan, right? So, and that roti, kapda or makan, that will not be there throughout the life. Makan, okay? You will be after buying the houses, for to certain time. But after that, you don't need it. Similarly, food, okay, roti, but the appetite also slowly get reduced with the age, whatever the reasons it is. So, and kapda. So, how much we buy? When we buy certain amount of clothes, after that yes, I share the slides. Then, after that, we don't require it. So, that means whatever the whole life we will be after these three. After some time, you don't require any of these three, isn't it? But what is it is important and it will be there throughout your life. that is a self. That means soul. So we need to take care of the soul exactly the way we take care of other things in the physical world. How we take care of our body. When we are growing our body from childhood to, at different stages of life, we are taking care of our body so much and so lovely and so importantly for the goal of doing certain things in the physical world. The same way, we also have to take care of our soul by doing certain things or most of the things which are related to soul. So, what are those things? We will see. So, you're able to see it, right? I'm putting in the presentation mode.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, this is the title. Okay. All right. So, this is what I have already told. So, the purpose is to evolve our soul level experiences. That is what I'm trying to explain. So, so before we get into this third eye opening and all that stuff, I want to add one point. So this, we mainly concerned about the journey of the soul. That is the reason we came here to awaken the inner consciousness. So what happens if we have only outer consciousness? Isn't that enough? So outer consciousness will not give you the entire wisdom of you unless you connect to your soul. So, when we came to this earth, we have a soul plan to take care of the soul and get inner consciousness and grow at a soul level. But after coming here, if you do only at the other consciousness, like outer consciousness, it is only partially you did the duty. It is you did not complete the duty. So to complete that duty again, one has to take a life. Again, they have to start from the scratch. So that is why we are here to understand these things and start taking care of our soul. Okay. So what are the duties of the soul? See, the duties of a soul is, first of all, the third eye activation. Look at this. The soul's journey through realms. So the duties of the soul is for the activation of your third eye. So this third eye also, it has 3 stages: activation, perfection, and maturation. So a soul has to work. The soul has to work towards every stage of this third eye to get, to get empowered in the third eye activation. It's not just activation of third eye is not enough. They have to move to the next stage, then the next stage. And second thing is past life exploration. Okay. So past life exploration, with the soul, you have to travel. That is called astral travel. In a previous workshop, we talked about this astral travel. So elaborately, look at the previous recordings. So the past life exploration, in the sense, what it gives is when you do astral travel to the different terrestrial worlds, so you will come to know, what you have done in the previous life, and also you will gain the knowledge and energies of the previous lives, the terrestrial world of the previous lives, and then you will know what to do in the current life, and it may help you to, gain further visions for the future life. So these are the things, this is how one has to plan the things with their own soul, what to do with the soul, because you have a soul, so you need to do something with that, right? Because you have to give food to your soul. You have to feed with the energies. So first of all, the important thing is you have to awaken your soul. That happens, by gaining by accessing the life energies from the cosmos. That happens through Anapanasati. And also, like, the life energies by meditation, by focusing on the present moment, all these things one has to practice to get the inner consciousness. That is the primary step one has to do it. And next, third eye and past life exploration and subtle body. Subtle body, what it does, subtle body. So, subtle body in the sense, like in Telugu we say Sukshma Sariram. This is very important. See, after death of the person, what all he did throughout his life. So those experiences, will be surrounded to that subtle body and go, to the next world. So that is how the subtle bodies, so after death also we attain this certain subtle body. It takes all the experiences with it. So with those experiences will become goals or life processings or the soul plans in the next life. So that is why, as much as possible, we should be able to simplify our life, not making complicated. So then the next life, uh, uh, whatever the soul plan or the procedures or the life proceedings, life dealings will be easier. So that is why we are here in the spiritual path to understand ourselves. So this is awakening of the soul journey. When you awaken your soul journey, all these things you need to work on it. You have to work on it and all these things. So then what happens? If you work on all these things, what happens? What happens is, okay. Okay. So, with the subtle body, what all we do? So, when you are doing, when you also doing the astral travel, and also, like, you will get the experiences, terrestrial world experiences. So then what happens is it depends on, like, the soul level. So if the soul level is higher, you will see the higher worlds like galaxies, and people will go to various the galaxies, and millions of galaxies that they will experience, and there the energies are very different. So those energies one can access through the when they do the astral travel. So that depends on the soul level. They go to the different kinds of terrestrial worlds, and they can gain the experience, and also the energies. And second thing is, so when one keep doing all these things, the ultimately what happens is, as all of you know that we have 7 bodies, right? The fifth body, the one will touch the fifth body consciousness. The fifth body consciousness means it's a blissful sheath of the body. So that is called a causal body in English. And in Telugu, we call it as a Anandamaya Kosha. It is a blissful sheath of the layer or body or soul, whatever you can say. So this is most important. This is most important. After then, next, once you touch that blissful sheath, the next one is supracausal, then nirvanic. The nirvanic is the highest thing. So our goal should be so somebody, multiple presenters to share. Allow, please, or replace the current share.
Okay, try replace or allow, whatever. Replace.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now I got it. Okay.
So, ma'am, if you're clicking on the present, it is staying right there. I don't think
I have no idea. Well, whatever it is giving some certain instructions. I did that.
Please click on the expand button, ma'am. Right hand corner, bottom corner.
Bottommost corner,
Yeah, there is a expand button, right?
full
Please click
screen.
on it.
No, this is at no. So directly I'm. This is not PPT, right? Directly I'm
Yeah,
presenting
yeah, yeah.
on
She's
Canva.
telling you to move to the full screen.
Okay.
Or either you can click on presenter view, it will give you that
Yeah, that
also.
is what I'm doing it. Okay, so not much. Okay. So as
Yeah, click here where you have put the mouse cursor, click over there, then it will show the full screen.
no, right now are you not seeing the full screen?
Oh, we can see.
Yeah, that's what right. This is full screen only. So so this is like ultimate purpose is to attain the Anandamaya Kosha or the fifth body, causal body. Okay. So why it is so important? This happens during the meditation because of the meditation. Because of the meditations, it is very important. Your soul will get. Uh, so yeah. So so this Anandamaya Kosha, what it comprises? It is comprised this a causal body, Karana Sarira, there are so many terminology, so much of terminology. So whatever it is, you just understand the concept of it. It is always, it associated with the Samadhi also, Samadhi state, like, big gurus, they go for Maha Samadhi and all. Yeah, it is like, Maha Samadhi in this sense, it's not that it's dying. It is deep meditation. So once you attain that state, deep, so you must have had the experience of once you've gone into meditative state, you will forget, your body completely. You don't feel like, your body is there. How many of you got this experience? So such kind of experience, it is much more deeper. So then you will attain this causal body experience. So it is like it is nothing but like the reflection of your atma. It is a pure consciousness and a truth and absolute bliss. So this yeah, so this how to get this one? It is like when you touch this Anandamaya Kosha, this Anandamaya Kosha is connected to the universal consciousness. Okay, so that means in your brain you have a logical brain, right? This logical brain always like when you use this logical brain properly in a spiritual manner, in this brain is also that is called intellect, that is also connected to this causal body consciousness. See, it's very easy, through your body you can attain this Anandamaya Kosha through meditations and other practices. And all you need is just some inner work in the sense experiencing and developing this Anandamaya Kosha, which requires the significant inner work. Okay, the spiritual practices. As I said, any spiritual practice which helps you to awaken and it takes you to that level, it's always good. um, so then that is what the ultimate purpose we are here. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, only 5 of them. All right. So, and what else? Do you have any questions on this? And also, I want to add one more point. One more point in the sense, like, when you are doing meditation regularly and, other spiritual practices, so you also you will also gain some skills and also the experiences of a telepathy. So this is also comes under purpose of life, telepathy, and the extra sensory powers. So you have a 5 sensory sensor organs in the eyes, nose, and yeah. So using this, you are able to do this spiritual practices. Okay, once all your sensory organs, all 5 sensory organs, you will train your sensory organs inward to become inward during the meditations. What happens is, so these 5 sensory organs will activate the extrasensory organs. Okay, it's all like, these are all connected. The extrasensory organs, in the sense, even you're awake and you're doing something, you will listen the whispers from the universe, or you will listen some sounds, like, from other terrestrial worlds. You can see the letters, or something that is related to your life or spiritual, or some astral messages, anything, you can see, whatever the language, that will come in your language. You can see the letters, you can hear the sounds, you can hear the whispers, and astral masters messages. They tell you, do this, do that. Spirit guides, not only astral masters. In spirit guides, every spirit will have a guide. Master is above that. So all these messages, you will come to know what to do, what not to do. They will guide you. If it is required, they'll come like this. When you have extrasensory powers, if you don't develop extrasensory powers, you will miss all these things. So then the soul plan, then finishing this soul plan within one life, it's difficult and it will get delayed. Then one has to take another life. So these are all the important things that, so these are all soul duties. And okay. Yeah. So this is what that is what simply the soul duties. So if I start telling more about the soul, we have a lot, but this is within the time. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Any questions?
Yeah, Masters, please unmute yourself.
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for explaining this so beautifully.
Thank you.
You did mention that when we meditate, we have to actually kind of have all our senses
Inward, yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then the extra perceptory powers, something you mentioned.
Yes, extrasensory powers.
Sensory, thank you.
Yeah.
Could you explain how we get to that stage and how we can attain that?
See, these ears, they are protruding outside. So they also have a ability to inward, like, not this shape, but, the consciousness that will inward during the meditation. So see, when you are deeply meditating, you don't listen any music that playing by master, right? You don't listen, and you're totally in the deep meditation, and you will be in a different world, different beautiful, maybe with the beautiful colors, maybe you are somewhere in the beautiful nature, so which you never seen outside, like, in the physical world. So during that time, what happens is, we lot of changes happen within our body. So the consciousness of these sensory organs will change. They will also will inward. When you inward only, it happens, going into deep meditation state. So here I'm talking about, one has to touch the causal body, the Anandamaya Kosha. So all these things have to be done, have to happen. So when we are doing the regular practice, so these things happen very easily. Then what happens is, just like, it will become a routine for your sensory organs also. So whenever it is required, the extrasensory powers, automatically they will get activated, and they help, or they allow the message that comes to you. And after that, again, they become normal. Just like, how the third eye. So when you attain the maturation of the third eye, so during the highest stage of the third eye, what happens is, you do not need to do anything. You do not need to if the universe wants to give any message to you through your third eye, the third eye will open, and the message will be received, then again it will close. Everything, it does by itself. If it is in the only activation stage, then the manually you need some inner work, because the regulation problem will come. But one already if it is in the maturation state, is everything, the third eye will take. It is third eye, it is one power. The power will take, just like, we always worship various kinds of powers in Hinduism, right? Vishnu, Brahma, or Maheshwara, and Amavaru, and Lalita, and these are all powers. Similarly, you also holding different kinds of powers. We are not, less to any other life on the in the universe. We are very powerful. A human being is a powerful. The only problem is the human being doesn't know the value of their powers, and they're using the powers in a different way, such a way that all those powers are getting drained off. So when we start using the powers properly, then you will experience all these things. So you will gain the right experiences. So your third eye will take care of that. Similarly, your extrasensory powers will take care of that. The spirit guides, they will take care of that. Astral masters, they will take care of it. If you keep going up and able to connect the Purnatma, that is the God, God also will take care of it. God, see, in the physical world, so much people will come and talk to, go to the temples and they cry and they plead and they do so much of things, they want to tell all their sufferings to the God, thinking that God will take care of them. But nothing, there's no change. So why? Because you are not connecting to the God in a right way. You have to connect to the God only through your soul, not by other methods. So those methods help everybody to make everybody understand the presence of God. After that, you have to bring this soul part up front. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So no questions? Okay. No questions? Then
Anybody wants to add anything? Any questions? This topic is very important because whoever comes into meditation, first of all, it's a very new thing that we do have a soul and we do have some responsibility for the self. And so it's a new thing that everyone in the world is our soul family and we have a responsibility towards them. So whoever comes into meditation newly or who wants to know more about this wisdom, please open up and you can add any points also regarding this.
so what is the next one?
We will have that tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
all right. If you have any questions, you can ask. So we have another 10 minutes.
Yes.
So the body also very important to do all these kriyas, you know. So we need to take care of the body. Realization also should be there, because once you awaken your soul to do the things related to soul, soul will use your body only. So body also should be in the position that it should it should be useful to the soul. So that is the maintenance of such maintenance is depends on us. If your body is not able to help the soul, then what is the use? Then what happens is soul will start looking for the exit. So when the soul plan, when our when the soul is decided to come to this earth, it also it also arranged different exits, because if it cannot take care of, or if it cannot if it is not able to finish that it's a soul plan, or if the body is not helpful, or the conditions around that body, like the family conditions, or whatever it is, like the society conditions, or any of these things, they are not able to help the soul, then what soul does is it try to escape from the body. It always puts some exits. So, so we hear, like, people, sudden deaths will occur. So those things, all these things will come under that, because maintenance is very important, right? So because, see, maintenance, see, like we also know religiously, like Mahavishnu was represented for the maintenance, isn't it? Like in creation, maintenance, and destruction. For that only, this is all in nature's laws, actually. These are all forces in the universe, like creative forces, maintenance forces, and destructive forces. For this only we put three names: Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. For Brahma is creative force, Brahma and Saraswati. And maintenance, Vishnu and Lakshmi. And third one, destructive forces. Like, when you don't maintain the things properly, automatically it goes into the destructive forces. Towards the one do not need to plan for anything. Anything you can see. So you start something, but after some time it will be deteriorated, because when you don't do properly, when you do not maintain properly, it automatically it goes into the destructive uh, uh, direction. Even in the relations also, even the relations, wife and husband, or lovers, or brothers, sisters, they were so lovable for some time in the life, but they do not maintain. And time, space, dimension, everything, and soul, these are all have an influence on the life of the person. So people do not have knowledge about it. Always the knowledge is towards physical world, not towards the life that is going on, or the life process that is occurring within us. Then what happens is the lack of maintenance problem will come. Automatically it goes into the destructive forces towards. Then unnecessarily we blame, oh, because of him, because of her, because of, something. No. The problem is, like, in us. So these are all, like, we need to take care of, How do you take care of? Somebody will teach you? No. Everybody is new to this process. So when you make a friendship with your own soul and develop these soul activities, your soul only will guide you. Nobody from the physical world, no one knows. They also struggling. They also struggling. They also, like, doing mistakes, and they also, like, out of the mistakes, they are learning or not learning. We don't know. They learn, they don't learn. So these are all the things, like, one has to take care of these things. So here we need to understand the Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, not in we have the pictures, calendars, photos, and all these things in a human form. But each one is a force. Brahma, Saraswati is a force, like, just like task force, like that. So these things, if we understand properly, then automatically we will put more time and more attention and focus on maintaining the home, maintaining the husband or wife, maintaining the kids, unnecessarily not rubbing on them unnecessary things, because they're all different souls. We think that, we generated or we developed, so everything should go in our terms, but that doesn't happen. So everyone is each individual soul. Each and individual soul came to this earth to take care of their karmas, their karmic structure. So this one we need to understand that. Then we should become a gurus to them. We need to develop knowledge for ourselves so that we can help others too. So this is how, one has to go through the life process at the physical state level and also at the soul state level. And we need to keep both of them in connection. If we both do not in the connection, what happens is that drama outside is different, the drama inside of you is different. It's totally, this will become a chaos. Once the soul become a chaos, then we start, going, down, health wise, mind wise. As I said, the intellect is connecting to the universe, the intellect also. Then obviously what happens is your the psyche will become much more crazy. So once these things are happening, then what happens is you cannot take care of the physical world things because already it's a havoc, the physical world. No one knows anything. Lot of confusion, no clarity. So when we put a more confusion from our side into physical state, it is much more confusion. So all these things, like, one has to maintain. So always try to focus on maintenance. We keep creating so much of stuff, right? So we're studying and we are getting the jobs and we are making like marriage, life. See, so much of a creation. We are putting so much of a time and all on the creation. So we should be able to maintain that also. If you don't maintain properly, it goes into the destructive way. So what is the use? Like, what all the works you did on the earth, they just go into the drain. Similarly, people who are in the great careers and businesses, or like it is making money is not the only thing. So to make the money also, maintenance is important. So Ambani, all these guys, that is what they do. Always, like, they will create a system and maintain the system. They don't think about making money, in fact, in reality. They themselves become a system. They develop systems and maintain. That's it. And during that, they don't have that is why, like, such kind of people, even they go down in their businesses and all, but they don't get afraid of anything. Again, after some time, again they'll go up because they work with the systems. They create the systems. They maintain the systems. They don't care about the money, what they are making it, and whether it is there or not. It comes automatically. So these are the things very important. All right. So only 2 minutes are there. If you have any questions, you can ask me. All right.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have covered so many points, so many things. Yeah, always. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, masters. We'll see you tomorrow on the 4th day with more information on duty towards the self. So we'll see you on tomorrow, and Friday is the fun. Please do join on tomorrow and on Friday. Friday is the last day, but we will have a fun game about all the information we have learned through this week. We will have small quiz or something. We'll understand how much we got this information. We'll check ourselves. Okay, we'll see you on today,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
thank you,
and on
Mohan Madhuri. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
everybody. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.